Hello, I am Madhu. I am a Twin Flame Divine Masculine, and I am a certified Twin Flame Ascension coach with Jeffensilia. I have been their student for more than 3 years, and I am a student of Twin Flame Ascension School and Twin Flame Life Purpose School. These are the two fundamental or the basic need of your twin flame journey. These are the two classes which can help you accelerate, even fast track your twin flame journey. And today I want to share how greatly I got benefited by these two classes, even to just understand the difference between the false twin flame and the true twin flame. And yes, this is the crucial thing to understand or to gain the clarity between who is your false twin flame and who is your true twin flame, right? That's the answer that you are desiring in your heart. And I'll share my experiences and what are the processes I used during my journey and how that helped me so far. And yes, I started in 2017, towards the end of 2017 I started my twin flame journey. And obviously I started my awakening with a false twin flame, and I got that clarity today. But when I was going through that process, I was all into the person, and I was like completely in love, just like all my time and all my energy was around the person, and it was never about me. And when I was not able to come out of that, and I was only experiencing fear, anxiety, and all the contrast, I come to the point, I just had that feeling there is something that I am doing wrong. This is not what I desire. So then I started seeking universal guidance how to fast track it. And then I happened to come across Jeffensialia's teaching, and after that I literally tell you it has helped me very drastically even to understand who I am. And that's what is the core. The core is to understand who you are. Where is your worthiness coming from? Where is your self-love coming from, right? And the more you ground into that self-love within yourself, within God, you will definitely attract your true twin flame. And it is not difficult, because both of you are just one, and you are designed to be each other, to be with each other. Specifically, God has created you twin flame to be with you, right? God has created you twin flame so that your twin flame can love you completely, right? It is always God who wants to love you through your twin flame. That's why he has created your twin flame, right? So no matter what you are experiencing now, the feeling could be I just want to give up the relationship, I want to give up the journey, I want to this is not true, these are not working for me. All these things are actually coming from ego. This has no truth, because the only truth is love, because love is real. Love is real. And it's not at all true that you can be separated from your twin flame. You can avoid, you can ignore for some period of your time, but the deepest desire in your heart is towards your twin flame. So naturally you will come back to the again, the starting point, where you have to experience everything again and go through the clearing of the pattern. So it is always good to have a conscious choice to stay committed and stay determined, stay persistent in your inner work, and just move forward. Because I can tell you, I literally had sequence of false twin flame experiences, and that was devastating experience. Every time it was the time for separation, like having the beautiful connection, loving relationship, and all the communication and everything, and then getting into that separation, and then everything coming up. But now I can see all through those experiences I only healed because I chose to heal, right? At that moment I did not give up on myself, because I just chose to heal. And I always believed in the deepest part of my heart that love is true. And that's what I am inviting you here. rather than getting attached to the person, get attached to the love that is there within your heart. Because when you get attached to the love, that love has the path who can, which can take you towards your twin flame and take you towards your harmonious union, right? So it is always good to release, release any attachment, release any judgment also, how your twin flame processes or how your journey is going to look like, who is your twin flame, how is your twin flame is going to look like. The only process is, just choose to heal, do your inner work, and constantly surrender to God, because it's God who knows what is your good, right? He is your creator, right? He knows what you desire in your heart. Maybe at the moment you may not connect what you truly desire other than love, right? So it is always good that you do the mirror exercise and give yourself love. That self love has that power. That self love has that power that can, bring you everything that you desire in your heart, right? Because when you do self love, or when you desire something that is divine, because you're desiring them, because after having them you are going to feel loved, right? That's what your soul is seeking. Your soul is seeking to experience that love. And that's why the process is, rather than waiting for it to happen, give that love to yourself at this moment, right? Don't deprive yourself in the waiting energy, right? When just by using the simple mirror exercise, you can just give all that loving energy within your heart and love yourself completely, and just be yourself, come into your power, come into your worthiness. So it is always good. The journey is going to feel like, you are constantly, receiving something, right? The fear of loss is not true, right? There is always a fear that if you focus on your self love, if you just focus on yourself, you are going to lose the person in front of you. That's not true. The person that you can lose is not your twin flame, right? So it is safe to release that feeling of loss, right? And you cannot lose your twin flame, because your twin flame is you. The way you are desiring your twin flame is desiring you in that depth. Your twin flame is going to meet you at that point itself. So what I did, I will never say that I didn't feel the pain. I always felt the pain, because whenever the person was in front of me, it was always that person was my twin flame. Because you only connect, the person has a purpose in your life, in that in that portion of your life. The person is fulfilling its highest purpose, right? It is supporting you to heal, because you will be able to see clearly what is the block, what is the offset, or what is the trigger that is coming from that person when the person is choosing to stay away from you. And it can also happen that the person is really your twin flame, and the trigger that you are expecting are just coming from the blocks that is within you. And just by healing yourself and loving yourself and believing, it is always said by Jeff and Shelia, the more you have faith, the more you have faith in God, God is going to bring in everything that you desire, right? So when you believe that your twin flame is there, when you believe that your harmonious union is there, you are going to attract them faster, right? Because what you believe is going to be manifested faster. All the energies are going to flow in that direction and support your manifestation, right? Because God wants you to experience that love on this earth, right? It's a beautiful experience. And eventually you will come to the point of inner union, where you will feel completely loved within yourself. You will realize that love is true. It has never gone. It is always there deep in your heart, and you can never lose it, right? All that your life experiences has been like, the love was down in the center of heart, and on top of that there were experiences, traumatic experiences, childhood abuse, which made you believe that rejection is true, made you believe that abandonment is true, and all that you are doing is layer by layer, you are just removing them, layer by layer, you are just removing them. And you can just relax and trust that love is true. And you have already seen in the community, right? You have seen people who have done it, so it is safe. It is safe to just, for me it was like that, right? Because if I don't believe that I can manifest my twin flame, it is like I'm not believing in my divinity, I'm not believing in my soul. And that is actually, like not honoring your connection with God, right? You can truly relax in your relationship with God and have faith, and just work on the current block that is coming up and bothering you, and just keep moving forward. And believe that you are moving towards your harmonious union, and you will be there naturally. And if you want to work with me and take any support, I would love to help you, and it will be my honor to work with you. Thank you.